My name's Philip Preen and I'm the owner of this Vanden Plas 1500. I think they're completely odd because they are basically a bread and butter run-of-the-mill production saloon that was designed to be a cheap disposable car, and for some reason they ended up being trimmed out by Kingsbury in North London at the Vanden Plas works, coachworks, and they're just totally unique. There's nothing else like it on the road. Coach built interior, handcrafted veneers on the dashboard and the picnic tables. Just totally odd, really eccentric. This car was built in Longbridge in June 78. It was dispatched to Kingsbury in September 78, and it was dispatched to the dealership in March 79. So the car was nearly a year old by the time it had all that work done with it. It generally took a worker 3 or 4 days to trim out an interior using with leather seats and everything else. People spot an Allegro and then they go, it's an Allegro with a funny front, and then they try and work out, what is it? Isn't an Allegro? And I said, technically it's not an Allegro, it's a Vanden Plas 1500. But it's an Allegro. No, not really. This doesn't mention Allegro or Austin on the logbook or the VIN plate or anything else. It's a Vanden Plas 1500. Oh, I thought it was an Allegro. I know of 3 Vanden Plas 1500s in Northern Ireland, this being one of them. There's a Tower Green one up near Brushane, and there's a black one, I think, somewhere in Newton Ards. I bought this car in August 2000. I'd seen it for sale in the Vanden Plas Owners Club magazine. We had a brown one at the time, a russet brown one. I saw this for sale, went to look at the car, bought it home nearly 25 years ago now. We had Allegros in the 70s. My parents had one as daily drivers in the 70s. Mum had one in the 80s. So always been part of the family. Probably done about 8,000 miles in 25 years. So not a huge amount of mileage. Last year was the 50th birthday of the Allegro. So it went to England twice last year. Did 800 miles on each trip. So never looked behind it once. England and back on the boat and no problems at all. Up and down the M6, not a bother. Never let me down once. Any car can be unreliable if they're not maintained and cared for. You'd see a lot more Allegros on the road in the 90s than you'd have seen maybe Fords or other Vauxhalls or other cars of the era. Seemed to be a bit more durable. But like most things Leyland produced, it was good to poke fun at them.